Hello, today I will show you how to install latest version of C and C++ compiler using MSYS2 and set up VSCode on your Windows machine to run those C and C++ codes. Let's start by searching MSYS2. Go to their website, download the exe file, let it download, search for VSCode, go to the download section, select system installer x64 and let it download. We'll skip to the part where it is downloaded. Let's install MSYS2. We have to remember the installation location because we will need it later. Let it install and run MSYS2. We will type pacman -SYU to update the packages. We will type Y to install those packages. Let it install. Type Y, that will close MSYS2. Then we have to go and run MSYS2, MSYS again. We will have to type pacman -SU to update the packages again, and type Y to install those packages. Let them download and install. We'll close MSYS2 and go to MSYS2 folder, and if you are running 64-bit version, you will have to run MSYS2 minigw64. If you are running 32-bit, then you have to run 32-bit. We will type pacman -S small s gcc to find all the packages named gcc. If you are running 32-bit, then you have to look for 32-bit compilers. Here is 32-bit compilers, and if you are running 64-bit machine, then you have to find 64-bit compilers. Here are 64-bit C and C++ compilers. We have to copy the name of the compiler. For 32-bit, it is minGW -W64 I686 -GCC. For 64-bit, we will copy minGW W64 X86 _64 GCC and copy there. We will type clear to clear the terminal, then type pacman -S and paste. That will detect and download and install the C and C++ compiler for 64-bit. Remember, if you have a 32-bit machine, you have to install the 32-bit compilers. Let's wait for them to download and install. We'll clear the terminal again. We have to check what version we have installed. we will type gcc ---- version to check the installed version, and g++ ---- version to check the C++ compilers installed version. Now we will have to close the terminal. Now we have successfully installed our compilers, but we can't run C and C++ code from anywhere in our machine. We can check that by using cmd. We'll type in cmd and run command prompt. We'll type in gcc ---- version, and it will say that it does not recognize this command because the path is not yet added to the environment variable. To add the path to environment variable, we have to go to our installation location, MSYS2. If you have 32-bit machine, then you have to go to MinGW32. If you have 64, then you have to go to MinGW64-bit. Go to bin, copy the location of this folder, then search environment variables. Go to environment variables, go to path, edit, and new, paste the location you have copied. It's OK, and OK. Now the path has been added to the environment variable, and we can run C and C++ codes from anywhere in our machine. We'll type in gcc ---- version to check that. Now it will detect the version and the command. It will also work for G++ version. That completes the setup for the compilers. Now we have to install VSCode in our machine. Go to the download location where you have downloaded VSCode and run that. Accept agreement. Next, and next. Select those two options to open VSCode easily. Let it install. I will speed up the process. After the installation is complete, launch VSCode. This is the Explorer window. Here you can open or select your files. This is the extension window. Search code runner to run the codes easily with a click or a shortcut. Install. To run C and C++ codes, you have to install C and C++ extensions for VSCode. Search that using C++. It will appear. Install C and C++. Let it install in the background. We can also log in to our Github or Microsoft account to synchronize the settings and extensions. You have to enter your username and password to log in. We will open a folder to write our codes in. We'll name it code and open this folder in VSCode. You have to trust the author if you are opening the file location for the first time. We will create a folder called 1C. You can name it whatever you want. We will type in a C code, save the code, then run the code. It will output our code. Remember, you have to save the code first. If you don't want to manually save, then you can turn on auto save from here. We will also run a C++ code. We will create a file called 2.cpp. We will use this code and run the code again. But the code runner extension is now using output, so we can't take any input from the user. We have to change that using settings, then extensions. Go to run code configuration. We can also tick the clear previous output and go down to run in terminal and select that. Then we can run using play button or keyboard shortcut Ctrl+Alt, and you can also change that. We can see that our code has been executed successfully. So that's all. We have installed C and C++ compilers in our machine and set up VSCode properly. Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you in another tutorial. Bye.